Assalamualaikum everyone. Welcome to online support program by APS Girls Jhelum. I'm your computer teacher of class 6 and today we are going to start week 7 and the topic of week 7 is module 2 creating a document and we are going to start task number 4 and task number 4 is working with tables page number 58 to page number 62. The objectives of this lesson are by the end of this lecture you will be able to insert a table in your document, you people will be able to create a table, you will be able to format a table, edit a table, you people will be able to add or delete row and column to a table using autofit feature and changing the direction of the text in a table. So students, what are tables in MS Word? A table is a grid of rows and columns that intersect to form cell. Why do we create tables? Because tables helps us to present information in a clear and organized way. When there is a lot of information and we want to present in an organized form, what do we use? We use tables. So see, this is a table. Here we present the information. Any kind of information can be presented using tables. So this is table consists of columns and rows. The vertical lines, they are called columns and the horizontal one are called rows, and rows and column both intersect to form a cell. So let's start with the practical. We have to open Microsoft Word as I have already opened. After that, for creating the table, what do? We will go to Insert tab, go to Insert, in the tables group, click over here and insert. There are two ways of inserting a table. First one is we create through these grids, you see. Now second is insert a table. Here we select how many number of rows we want to add, how many number of columns that we want to add. So through these two ways I will teach you how to create a table. First I will tell you the concept of rows and columns. You see, number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, these are the vertical lines are called columns. If I go on just moving my point over here vertically, the columns are getting inserted. If I have just moved towards here, it means one into one column. See, 2 columns, 3 columns, 4, 5 and so on. Just go on selecting them and the columns are going to be inserted. Similarly, rows, go over here towards the right, it means 2 into 1, 2 columns, 1 rows. If I select over here, 2 columns, 2 rows, 3 columns, 2 rows and 3 columns, 3 rows. After that, see, if I just go over here like this, 7 into 6, it means 7 into 6, it means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 into 6 means 7 columns or 6 and 6 rows. Okay. Second way of inserting a table is using the feature insert a table. Where do you people, when you have a large number of columns and rows, it means when there is, suppose from here we can only insert 10 rows and 8 columns. And if we want to insert more than 10 rows and 8 columns, what do? We use the feature insert table. From here we can insert more than 8 rows and more than 10 columns. We can add as many number of columns, as many number of rows that we want. Suppose I want to create a table of 7 rows and 8 columns, suppose. So I just write the number in the number of columns 7 and in the number of rows 8 and click OK. See, here I have inserted my table. I can adjust it through this option. I can drag the table and drop it to adjust its height or width like this. Okay, this is how we create a table. After that, I will tell you how to insert a row and a new column. For example, let's start with this. I have name. Let's add name, then class, then subject, then total marks and percentage, grade and remarks. Okay, suppose I want to delete this column, then what will I do? Just select the column which you want to delete, select the column and right click over here and then go to delete column. See, it has got deleted. And for inserting a new column, what will you do? Suppose you want to insert a column between subject and total marks. Right click over here where you want to insert a new column, go to insert and insert column to the left or right. See, a new column has been inserted. If you want to delete this, right click, delete column. Now same is the case with the row. If you want to insert a new row, let's suppose if you want to insert a new row, what will you do? Right click where you want to insert a new row, go insert row below. Same is the case if you want to delete this row, go to delete rows and click over here. Now your row has been deleted. See, this is how we add a new row, delete a new row, add a new column and delete a new column. Now we are going to write down data. We are for example, Sarah, class 6, subject computer, total marks 75, percentage suppose 65% and grade B. Then Sobia, class 7, subject maths 95, suppose grade A and percentage 90% and grade A. This is a supposed data that I have added. If you want, then we can also format the table the way we want. For example, if I want to make this bold, I will just select this, go to home tab, bold it. We can also increase the size of the font. We can also change the color of the font. We can also format the text the way we have learned in the previous task, right? Then I want to highlight this. I can use highlighter like this. Got it? So next thing is using autofit behavior. Autofit means, for example, there are two features of autofit. First one is autofit to window and second one is autofit to content. Now what are these two options? Autofit to content means when you have got the smaller cell and you want to write a longer text. For example, you want to write Switzerland. See, wait, see, you are writing down and the cell is getting expanded. This is autofit to content. auto fit to content. And auto fit to window means, if auto fit to window means you are going to position your table according to the left and right margin. Suppose this is your table and it is like this. It is like this. It means there is more space over here towards right and there is less space towards left. It is looking odd. So for adjusting this, what will we do? I'll just right click on my table and go to auto fit, then auto fit to window. See, now the table has got automatically adjusted and there is equal amount of space towards left as well as towards the right side of the table. Right? Next is we will change the direction of text to in our table. For example, this text name, I can change the direction. I can adjust it vertically, flip horizontally, towards the right, diagonally. How we will do that? Let's see. Right click the text and select the text where you want to change the direction. Then right click over here and go to text direction. Now these are the different types of text direction. If I click here, the text would look like this. If I click here, the text would look like this. See, let's see. See, again, text direction, back to the original one. This is how we change the text direction. If I want to adjust this row, it means it has expanded, I can just click here and drag and drop to the space I want to adjust. Okay, next is I can also give borders and shading to the table. For this, right click on the table, go to borders and shading. Okay, select the style of the border. Similar, that is same to the one we did before. Select the color of the border, any color. Select the width, amount of the width, and then apply to. It means when you click over here, it would be like this. Okay, right? This is how we can give the borders to our table. Okay. Next thing is we can also align the cell, text in the cell. For example, this percentage, I can align means we can also adjust the position, cell alignment like this. Align to the center, right, left, center like this, center like this. So this is how we align this. We can also change different styles. For changing the styles of the table, just click to the 4 arrows, double click. Now the design tab will open. These are the table designs that you can use. There are several designs. You can select the design according to your own desire. You can change the style. This is how you can change the table. Again, right click. Okay, so it depends upon you. If you don't want to use this, that's okay. You can go to your previous setting. If you don't want to apply any style, then go to plain table. It has come to its original form, right? Okay, let's explore some more option. Okay, merge cell. Merge cell mean, for example, let's suppose I have inserted, just insert a new row above this. I want to give the title to the text, and for inserting a title, I want to say, let's give the title my table, suppose. Now see, these are the column, these are the extra cells, and the title is in the middle. It is looking odd. To give the title, we need to merge the cell and make it one cell. Merge cell, the feature of merge cells, it helps us to combine two or more cell and make one longer cell. Let's suppose I want to merge these cells and make one cell out of these. So what will I do? I will merge it. And for merging this, select the cells where you that you want to merge, right click and go to merge cells. See, now it has become one cell, and I can adjust it towards the center. You can also increase the font size, right? This is how you merge the cell. If you want to merge these two cells, right click, go to merge cell. Now see, these two cells have combined to make one longer cell. Now second one is split cells. Split cells, the feature of split cells is you can split one cell and divide into two cells. Let's this one, right click here. If I want to split this cell after Switzerland, right click here, go to split cells. How many number of columns? 2, or number of rows? See, now in one cell there are two cells. It has split it into two. So these are the features that we have studied and we have learned today about tables and columns. Now you have to practice all this, and after practicing you have to do your hands-on activity. Hands-on activity is on page number 62. Right? Now after practicing, if you have any query, you can ask me, and you can text me in the WhatsApp school group. Thank you everyone.